Just a few boneheaded, walking, talking Neanderthals.
Oh God, so much pressure.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
don't know if I can live up to this moment.
So this is going to be our third induction into the chronicle that is our lives.
Third installment. Our kids have already stopped watching.
It is me, Jake here again, Gavyn, and Caleb for his second installation to the chronicle.
Hello,
Is that the correct speech? Installation into the Chronicle?
children
I don't know.
of God.
Sounds good though. I think.
It sounds like proper.
I also a lot of times like want to say something and then just completely blank on what I'm trying to say and wind up saying something stupid like the installation of the chronicle.
Children of the All-Father of Jesus. Welcome to the channel.
That's what happened to our kids. They joined a cult, and now they're the children of the All-Father of Jesus. That's what the church is called, the All-Father of Jesus.
Children of the All-Father of Jesus.
God.
Welcome, brethren,
That's definitely how the guy talks.
to the Church of the All-Father of Jesus.
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 Exactly how you picture a cult: black robes, monk
It's
rope tied
gold
around their waist, crucifixes.
Crucifix.
Have you ever seen the trailer for that? What are those games called? Oh, the not Fallout. What are they?
It's a good game.
Far Cry. Have
Oh,
you seen
yeah,
the trailer
yeah.
for that
Yes, I
Far Cry
have.
game where the guy's like the cult leader? That's what I'm picturing. It's just that guy, like no shirt, covered in tattoos, clearly hasn't bathed in months.
Aviators.
Right.
Yeah.
Inside, which is anybody that wears sunglasses inside. If you're not blind, I don't know what you're doing.
He's got the beard thing going on. The popular beard.
Dude, maybe they have some vision problems. Things are too
If you
bright,
have any vision impairment, that's fine. Other than that, I don't know what you're doing.
or your eyes were dilated for medical
As in
reasons.
he was high on PCP, okay.
Medical
They had to shoot
reasons.
him. They had to shoot him.
They had to shoot him.
Yeah. You didn't. That's what I'm assuming Jake was referencing. Is that what you were referencing?
No, I don't. Who?
What are
who's
you
getting
talking
shot?
about?
What, the Dave Chappelle skit? You said high on PCP.
Yeah, I meant like the guy was high on PCP, so his eyes were dilated, so he was wearing sunglasses.
I thought you were referencing that Chappelle skit.
Nope. I don't watch.
You know what I'm talking about, right? You don't watch comedy? What's wrong with you? You don't like laughing?
I don't know. I've just never been like I'll watch it. I'll watch it with friends and really enjoy it, but I never watch it by myself.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't watch it by myself that much. I've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
times. Never seen the two Dave Chappelle skits that are on YouTube are legendary.
I mean, I
showed them
might
to
have seen
Caleb.
it, but I don't remember it. I don't know.
Well, you should check them out. I think they're funny.
The All-Father Dave Chappelle.
So you don't watch any stand-up comedy then, or any of that stuff?
No, not really. Like I've seen some, and Sarah watches it, but
See, I'd say that's normal because I rarely watch it, probably half as much as Gavin does, and the only time I listen to it's when Gavin's playing it.
yeah, that's usually the only times I ever see it is when Sarah's watching it.
I
What
find
do
a
you
lot
guys
of things
watch?
funny in life.
What
I don't need that
watch?
external source.
I like The Simpsons, which is comedy.
That's true.
But then other than that, I don't know, like action, horror movies, stuff like that.
I watch Netflix now. A lot of Netflix.
I've
Well,
watched
that's-
a lot on Netflix. And I feel like I've watched.
That's like a
everything.
program. That's not a thing. It's not a.
I watched
genre.
the Netflix.
Yeah, it's not.
All right.
Hey,
Because
I
neither
watch
of
you want to
guys-
Marvel.
watch the Netflix with me?
I've watched a lot of Marvel lately.
Mmm.
Say Gavin and I both have watched a lot of Marvel.
Motorville.
Yeah, that's been our latest show. Although we stopped to watch The Witcher, which was
Luke
awesome.
Cage. Spoiler alerts, kids, if you ever watch that. He gets shot at by a bazooka in the episode I just watched. That was crazy.
Because neither of you watch sports. That's why I'm asking the question. Because most of the time I'm watching TV, I'm either watching sports, comedy, or I'm watching the episode with Caleb of whatever we're watching.
Yeah, no. I really just don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
Yeah, there's not a lot of variety. If I'm not doing something physically, I'm either playing piano, reading very lightly, or playing video games.
Yeah. Yeah. Mostly I'm working.
I'm pretty content with that.
Enjoying life. I have jury duty on Tuesday. Probably.
Really?
Do you know
Yeah.
what it's over right now?
Do I know what it's over?
I don't think they tell you till
Yeah,
you
they
get there.
don't tell you that kind of thing. Like that's even if you are a juror. A lot of times, well, okay, I say a lot of times. The only time I've ever done it, they made us sit in a room for like an hour and a half, and then like, all right, we don't need you. Bye. Okay. Thanks. But you know,
Interesting. I've always been exempt because I was a student, so I've never had to go to jury duty.
yeah. Well,
Trial by fire.
I think my dad gets out of it too by saying he's a caretaker, even though both his children are grown and not reliant on him.
yeah.
Just skip out of your civic duty.
Civic duty. Do you think you should
Oh
have
man,
to
I
go?
can't hear you guys.
What?
You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try leaving and joining.
That's odd. Can you hear us now?
What about this? Can I? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Alright,
Okie dokie.
What I missed? Did you guys say something really exciting in
Trial by fire.
the trial?
I was just saying, do you think you should have to go to jury duty?
Yeah.
Do you think it's wrong to not?
No.
But you think you should have to go?
I think the way it works now is perfect.
It's perfect.
You just cast a wide net
There's
and
no-
hope you get enough for
there-
jury duty, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah. I guess.
I don't know.
One
I
of our
feel like
many
we're paying
duties
enough
as a
taxes that you
civilian.
just
Do what? Somebody?
I said it's one of our many duties as a civilian
Yeah,
citizen of the United States to serve on jury duty.
it's true.
wait. We have many duties. What are all the duties?
Yeah, what other duties do we have?
Yeah.
Taxes, buying Taco Bell consistently within a 24-hour period. More taxes.
I failed.
vote.
There's
voting.
less voting. Yeah, I like that one.
Mm.
That's a right though. That's not a duty. Well, I guess
Yeah,
you can think of it as both. I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of both.
I say it's more of a duty than anything.
I'd
I
say,
feel like
I'd
you
say
have
it's
to
more than
vote
a
to
right than
determine the-
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
For
Oh,
sure,
like,
more of a right than anything.
do you guys think more people vote now than they used to?
No,
No, probably not.
definitely not.
More
I mean,
people just
okay,
talk
well,
about
okay.
it?
I think more people vote now because we have a larger population, but like percentage-wise, I think probably not.
How many of those
Mark.
people are actually voting? Like they're voting, but they're not thinking about it.
But I think of how hard it would have been to vote back in the day.
Walk down to
Like
the
you're
poll
out on
house
the western frontier. How are you gonna vote?
by mail.
Who's coming to get your mail?
The snail mail guy on the horse
The snail
Comes-
mail guy.
comes by and says, "Hey, I'm here to deliver our votes to the polls." You fill out your form and give it to him, and he takes it to the poll house.
I don't know.
Well, if you're on the frontier, you're not in a state that votes. You're not in that state
That's
yet.
true. You're not even
Oh,
in the
yeah.
state. Well, but
You're in a state. You have a legit poll station. You just go
Attach it to a dove, let it fly.
Because wait, does Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico doesn't vote, right? They're not a state. They can't.
no.
They don't have any
I
representation.
mean, I'm
so
sure
yeah,
they
they
vote
don't.
for their own shit, but
I don't know why we even have Puerto Rico. Just to say we have Puerto Rico. What do we even do with it?
because it's nice.
I mean, it is nice, but it could just be its own place. Like it doesn't have to be part of the U.S.
I don't know. When
Just
did we get
strange.
Puerto Rico? Or
Yesterday.
Guam?
I don't know. Dude, we probably took it all in World War II. Like, we need this shit. Meanwhile, it's just a vacation spot for the generals.
Probably true. Probably.
We
true.
need this as a boat, launching station. Meanwhile, all the troops are just chilling on the beach.
Do we collect taxes and stuff from them, or how does that even work?
No.
No, I'm not sure.
Yes? No. Because haven't you heard of people going to Puerto Rico to evade taxes?
No.
I think it's Puerto Rico. Like, you don't have to pay income tax, I think.
Maybe, yeah. I have no idea.
But that if you don't have to pay income tax, that automatically makes me think that you have to pay some sort of tax, right? Or they would just say you don't pay taxes.
Yeah, you have to pay some sort of tax, or else they wouldn't have any form of government over there.
Well, no, like federal tax, like to the U.S. government. What are
Oh,
you doing
I
with the
don't
bag?
Yeah,
Sorry,
well,
I
it's
put
this
it away.
bag thing.
I put it away.
Have a
Just
little
random.
mic etiquette here, bud.
Sorry. I was trying to do it quietly, but nothing.
He's like
hidden
holding
from
the bag next to the mic, like.
No, yeah, it's my Taco Bell.
No more talk. You're just over here like.
They put all their tacos in like old school lunch
Sorry, I'm trying to be
bags.
quiet.
like cardboard.
What percentage of your diet currently is Taco Bell?
Probably 90%.
Good God, I don't know how you're not fat. It's ridiculous.
High metabolism.
I drink a lot of water.
No, that is not it.
Yeah, drinking a lot of water. That's the key. That you should put that on
Dude,
a
it
blog
is.
or something for diet.
That is not it.
people.
I could just give the unhealthy man's
Wait,
version.
you don't even
And you
drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I was gonna say you drink Dr. Pepper.
And water.
Oh,
You
I
told
drink
me
all-
yesterday you haven't drank
I
water
already-
in 3 days.
You're constantly
No.
you are constantly talking about, man, I love this Dr. Pepper. I need Dr. Pepper. I crave Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Liquid gold, but, water is a necessity.
Oh my God, this is like the exact opposite of what you've told me.
I drank a
keep the
whole
conversation
thing
going
of
for a
water
minute.
yesterday.
I'll be right back.
I drank a whole
Listen.
thing of water yesterday.
Soda's not even that good. All right, it's just sugar. Is what it is.
Yeah. And spicy water.
Spicy. What a way to describe carb. That's how white people describe spice. Like carbonation is spicy. This carbonated water is spicy.
It's Dr. Pepper syrup and spicy water. Wait, what? What?
Meanwhile, all the Latinos in South Texas are eating chilies that'll melt your face.
Dude, I got an England friend. He refuses it to call it anything but pop.
Soda?
All right, pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Ready?
What?
That was
That was worth us.
an
We were in
uncapping.
a conversation. You just interrupted it for this.
For this
Uncapping?
sponsored ad by Shiner Bach.
Oh man, dude, sponsor us, please.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Kind of expensive.
Have a little neon Shiner Bach sign.
That would be.
Wouldn't that
awesome.
be tasty? Like our sponsor today.
Shiner Bach.
Yeah, this definitely wouldn't be a kids channel.
Shiner Bach. Every drop of Shiner is brewed in Shiner, Texas. Shiner Bach beer.
You have to play music in the background so you don't get banned, copyrighted.
Yeah,
Some
you have to
random
switch out Shiner
song.
Bach for like a general name.
Shiny.
Shiner Bach.
Shiny block.
No, that just sounds mental. It sounds like you're saying Shiner Bach, but you've got a speech impediment or something.
New
You're
and
missing
tasty
your
shiny
frontal
block.
Oh my God.
Try
Dude,
our-
imagine if like some people with a little bit of a mental deficiency started a podcast,
Oh, bro.
That was
don't even
probably
go
out there.
because
It's
you
probably
can't
out there.
block it, right? You can't turn that shit off if you're YouTube, because then you're being prejudiced.
It's true.
So
No,
why
I
do you-
guarantee you there's one out there. All the Chromies get banded together.
the chromies
Yeah.
all together they have a full set of chromosomes.
No, all the low tier Chromies come together.
What is a chromie?
Oh, there's definitely high brain power Chromies and low brain power Chromies.
Okay, define what a chromie is for old Jake here.
Okay. You ever see those people and you're like, didn't I just see that person walking down the street? They like all look the same. If you ask them something, they may not give you a direct answer.
What?
They have a lack of chromosome.
I don't know
I
what
haven't-
you're
The
talking
chromies.
about.
All right, so for what I know to be a chromie, and I might not even be thinking the right word, but a chromie is like somebody's henchman. You know?
Oh,
like,
a
that's-
crony.
A
with an N.
crony. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
A crony, yeah. I don't know what a chromie is.
So you're talking about people with Down syndrome, but for some reason you've said a statement that confuses me, which is you see the person walk by and then you see another person walk by and you think that's them.
Yeah, because they all look the same.
I mean, they have some kind of feature.
They
They're not.
look different.
No,
Yes,
they
they
all
do.
look the same.
No, they don't.
Wait, how
Yes,
many times
yes,
have
they
you
do.
run
Look,
into
they do
multiple?
all have that like a same
I
similar
would show.
facial
Okay,
feature.
pull out your phone and type
No, I'm
Down
not going to
syndrome
Google that.
and type and click images. I'm telling you, they all look the same.
Yes, they all have the same like facial feature thing going on, but they do not all look the same. That's like saying all Asians look the same because they all have squinty eyes.
They do.
What I'm confused is how many times are you seeing multiple people with Down syndrome pass by and you get them confused?
What do you think the ratio of Down syndrome people to people that aren't Down syndrome is?
It's so
Like-
low.
2%.
Like I could probably count on one hand the number of Down syndrome people I've seen. That's probably not true.
Yeah, and they were all at a convention. It was all at once. I've never seen them in the wild. I don't have that one on my Pokedex yet. Oh god, this is turning into a bad podcast.
Yeah, we should change
Just-
tracks
Shiner is
here.
not gonna. Shiner's not gonna.
I
sponsor
didn't
us
bring
with
the. Okay, I thought you were saying Shiner's not doing you any good. I didn't bring this up. But no,
Down
Shiner will
syndrome.
definitely sponsor us. Definitely.
Yeah, we'll just have to hide this podcast from public view.
Yeah.
Babies
Because-
within the age of 0 to 2 years are commonly affected by Down syndrome.
No, they're not.
Yeah, this probably isn't right. According
Babies are commonly
feedback.
affected by Down
You're
syndrome.
born with the Downs.
to, it's more than 200,000 cases per year in the United States.
That is such a small number.
We have 300 million people in the United States.
That's less
Yeah,
than COVID.
yeah.
So yeah, okay. But anyway, we need to move past this because we have to have something we can point to in this podcast that we're like, this is a good one. Watch this instead of this hour-long conversation about Down syndrome.
Well, you have bullets. What do your bullets say?
Why don't we whip them out now? You guys, everybody agreed that we would make some notes of something
I have
we
a
want to talk
bullet
about in
here.
the podcast. With the bullet.
You ever
Well, I
shot
don't want to just whip it out.
you ever shot a 210 before?
A 210?
Yeah.
In a 410?
I mean a 410.
Oh, no, I've never shot a 410.
It's like shooting a 22, but it's a shotgun shell.
Yeah, I think I'm going to buy a 410 for dog training.
Dude, they're so much fun.
They look fun.
I want a semi-automatic lever action 410. I feel like
when
that'd
did
be
you
fun.
shoot a
Okay,
410?
well, those are different.
When I went
things.
down to Gramps' place and looked at his very large arsenal of weaponry. They have a 410
I
there.
want me a fully automatic lever action rifle.
It's a single barrel break action 410.
That's basically what I want to buy. Just a little break action 410.
It's like
Dude, you
not
just
loud at
gotta
all.
chain those dogs to the fence and start shooting.
That
You could shoot that thing while
is
it's
not how you do it.
Well, I don't know how you do it. I'm just telling you what you should do.
I'm sure. Thank you.
What caliber do you think you would start? You're probably right. 410, and then
What?
for
Are you
training your
having
dogs.
Your own conversation?
Oh, I would start with like a cap gun, move up to from cap gun to 22, 22 to 410, 410 to maybe a 20. I might just skip to 12, but go
Jeez.
at a large distance.
Yeah.
You think that's something they're born with, or do they develop it?
It's developed. Everybody I have listened to talk about it. It's a developed thing that happens because at some point there's that loud bang and a negative reinforcement of some sort. I think, some dogs are more prone to getting it. You know, because some dogs are just naturally more timid, right? But no, they're not. I don't think they're born with it. Something happens.
Lucy would like watched a Rambo movie and saw a dog get shot or something.
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know what it was for Lucy. I think what it was is, we'd gone almost a whole year without shooting. I had her sitting next to me and just started unloading on Dove, and she was like, "Whoa, what the heck was that?" It just came as a surprise. So I don't know.
Is she now gun shy
Yeah.
permanently? Oh man.
Well, it is fixable in some dogs. I'm not sure if it'll be fixable in her, especially in her lifetime.
So
Dude,
what's the
wasn't that
plan then?
awesome? We came to visit you, and Lucy was out there at the lake. I don't know what you would call it, pointing at the duck that were out in the water.
Oh, catwalking him.
Yeah, catwalking them.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
she would swim clear across that lake to try and get those geese.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I told you she fetched the geese that I shot. She was like pulling him through the cattails.
Wow.
Yeah, those geese are big, bro. Geese are huge.
They taste good.
I haven't eaten them yet. They're sitting in my freezer.
I don't think I've ever had geese.
I don't know if I've had goose either. I think I've probably had goose in my life, but not that I remember.
They're not as good.
Yeah, I
as
guess I wouldn't
ducks,
eat
but-
multiple
Yeah.
goose
You ever shot a goose, Gavin?
in one sitting.
They're big.
Yeah,
They're
they're big.
They're large. Like 3 of them was a lot to carry.
Yeah, they're big old birds.
They're big old birds.
You know, I want to say my dad told me to try and shoot one, but my 20 definitely didn't reach him.
Yeah, you'd have to have some like BB in that 20. I shot him with number 2s.
And you shoot 20 and you can hear the spray just land in front of you.
No.
I shot a 20
Just
for a long
about.
time.
A lot of, well, I say a lot of people. It is becoming more and more popular every day for people to be more sporting and shoot a 20 gauge. However, with the advancements that guns are making and ammunition is making, it's like shooting a 12 gauge. Really, I mean, if you've got like copper plated bismuth 20, I mean, come on, boys.
I don't know. I feel like your lethality goes out the window when you're
Mhm.
shooting at range with the 20.
And then
I shot a 20 for a long time, duck hunting. I never had any problems with it. Honestly, my difference between going from 20 to 12 was just
Yeah. Then again,
negligible.
I haven't shot any waterfowl or any land bird, I guess. With the 20. The only thing I killed with it was when we went hunting with you and your dad, Jake.
You
I
did?
shot a duck or something. Yeah, I shot 2 of them.
I don't remember that.
Matt was there.
Oh,
2016.
oh, that's fun.
And your dad, that was fun. And I shot that boar with a slug. But slugs are different.
Slugs are very different.
You
That was
shot
a
a
20
boar with a
gauge?
20 gauge?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's
Shot
definitely
his-
it's doable.
Brains out.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I want to shoot a hog. I wish we had hogs at the property.
Dude, hogs are mean.
It's hard to believe you don't.
Too far south.
I guess, but I mean, don't they stray into Mexico too?
I
Like what
I-
the heck, what the heck is stopping them from going into Mexico?
that might just be fringe
there's not-
habitat though, like that far south. That's not
Maybe?
their staple.
I don't
Because there's
know.
not really any large forests down south. It's mostly brush.
Dude, they'll go anywhere where crops are. Mexico, not a whole lot of crops.
There's a lot of crops in Mexico. They
Tons
do
of
a lot of
crops in
growing.
Mexico.
But not like widely available. It's not like you jump across the street and there's another farm ready and available. Like you're saying, it's not very lush. In Texas,
It just depends on what part of Mexico you're going to.
Yeah, I think
Mexico's just
Mexico's-
like Texas in the fact that there's like many different biomes.
yeah.
Mexico
Yeah.
has large industrial farming
I guess
They
I'm
do
just
have
thinking
lots
about
of large industrial farming.
because it's cheap labor.
Yeah.
Arizona,
and
right
also it's
outside.
really good growing conditions in certain parts of Mexico.
Right. I'd be interested to know how much food's imported from Mexico.
A lot of avocados.
Right. See? Yeah, dude, a hog be munching on avocado, I'm sure.
Yeah.
dude, I love avocados.
I would bet you anything they got pigs down in Mexico. I would bet you.
No, they do
anything.
for sure. I've seen videos of people hunting in Mexico.
Oh well, yeah, okay. I thought that was up for debate.
No, I'm saying like just because there's hogs in Mexico doesn't mean they travel the corridor between central, North Texas and Mexico. I'm saying like maybe the border is fringe habitat.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
might get one, you
I
might
don't know.
not get one. Because we had hogs at the other lease that we were on, which was 30 or 45 minutes north of where we hunt now.
Yeah.
But that was once in a blue moon. That wasn't regular hog showing up. And now I've never seen a hog the place we hunt.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that they're not there. Maybe not great
Yeah,
for you, but
I
it is
guess.
good.
I mean, I'm not a farmer. If I was a farmer, I'd be pissed. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, they affect the wildlife too. They're competing with the deer that
Oh,
you want
yeah.
to hunt. So.
But I'd be hunting them. Like, it's not where I want to get rid of them completely. Like,
Yeah.
if I had hogs, I'd want some hogs just because it's a good hunt. It's an available resource.
Yeah. It's good meat.
You ever ate hog?
Yep.
Yeah.
You ever ate hog that wasn't gamey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
You just ate a big hog. That's probably what it was. I bet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably ate a big old male, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Still have
No, I had.
nuts on it and everything.
We had smoked sausage made from a hog. My dad shot. It's really good.
Ooh.
Hog's good, man. That's like best tasted meat there is.
Did I tell you I shot at hogs when I went deer hunting?
No.
They were
Why didn't you say
safety?
They were at like full bore sprint, and
Oh,
I was
God.
trying to shoot them on the run. I was close, but no cigar.
How far were they?
I was leading them. They were starting at 100 and running away.
Oh man,
So by the time I was taking shots, they were probably close to 120, 150.
the hogs are fast.
Yeah, and the ones I was shooting at were babies. So just imagine that. Like imagine something the size of your torso running across a field.
By the way, people who are listening, hogs invasive. That's why we kill them.
True.
And delicious.
And delicious.
And fun to hunt.
The smaller they
They-
are, the better they taste.
Ruin the land. Anything they come across,
They're super
Just
bad
kinda-
for the environment, yeah.
tarnish. Everywhere
But-
they go.
There's this weird sentiment of they're terrible for the environment and yet people still do want them around, Like
It's me, bro. It's
yeah,
me.
exactly. You're like, "Oh yeah, hogs are terrible. We need to kill them all except don't kill them all cuz I really like to hunt them."
Man, I think this was on the Meat Eaters episode, but the guy talking about trapping hogs
Mhm.
and people will release the small ones so they can trap them later or hunt them later.
Oh,
Which is,
I don't remember that, but
Yeah,
yeah,
the guy-
there's just that sentiment.
I mean, a lot of people make a lot of money from selling hog hunts and hog meat and all kinds of shit.
Mhm.
It's definitely a resource, It's not a complete nuisance.
At this point, yeah. I mean, yeah. For some people it definitely is a complete nuisance, but
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
I
but it's
guess
not
that
like
makes
a
sense.
tree fungus that's killing all the redwoods or some shit. Like people are benefiting from it in some cases.
No, yeah, that makes sense. The one and only time that I went out there, it was at Goliad. My dad and I went out there just because the land was leased out to one of my dad's friends or one of his coworkers, and they said we could go hunting there. And he said we were free to shoot any of the hogs we saw, but we didn't know if we'd see any. And we saw one. Boom.
boom. Dead pig.
Ree.
Over at Goliad. Have you been to Goliad State Park?
I can imagine it looks like the land we were on.
Probably. I've been camping there before. It's pretty nice.
It looks awesome.
We stayed
I mean,
on
we
the
walked
river.
probably 2.5 miles until we saw that hog.
That's crazy. We need to go do a hunt like that.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
What was that?
I was gonna say it's my favorite thing to do, but I haven't done any other hunting.
Yeah. Well, have you ever tried quail hunting?
Yeah, that's why we were there.
Do you like? Is it the walking around bit that you really like?
It's really fun to walk around in the nature, and it's just so many things happening. Like one of the cool moments, we were back there deep, and the land started spreading out a lot, and there was these huge trees that we were walking under, and we heard something, and we stopped, and we looked to our left, and there's two doe kind of just jumping around, and then this buck comes flying around the corner and runs straight at us, but it doesn't see us. And the doe we're following right behind it, it gets like 10, 20 feet away from us and then sees us and just bolts off. Like, it was awesome. We didn't even know what to do. It was so fast.
Well, me and
We did-
sorry, go ahead.
We didn't have the tags to shoot it, even if we could, but we were just awestruck.
You have to have a license to shoot a hog?
No, the buck.
No, the buck. Yeah, the buck.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think me and Gavin told you, but we want to go to Lake Amistad.
Didn't you go before?
No, we were gonna go, but I just couldn't get the time off.
Where was the one y'all went to recently?
That was at
Ranges Wildlife Refuge.
yeah,
That's
the
right,
Ranges
yep, that's
National
right, I remember now.
Wildlife Refuge.
Amistad was there.
Oh, I didn't. Amistad. Sorry. There's 2 kinds of sheep there, right?
Yeah. I
2
think so.
kinds. There's Audad and that other one.
Mouflin or Mouflin? Mouflin? I don't know.
Oh,
how to
dude.
say it. I don't know.
That's something I would be down for because now I have my 30-06.
It's
I
bow
mean,
only.
It's bow only.
Well, I got the bow too.
Yeah, you got a bow from the Sheelys. All right, yeah, it's bow
That's right.
only, and we'll go do that. I really want to do that this year. Really,
Which we
really,
should probably
really,
go
really,
to the
really
bow
wanna
range
do
and
that.
shape up our skills a little bit.
Hey man, you can shoot for free where I work. Just come on
work in
over.
Oklahoma.
Or we could be like Thomas and his dad because they shoot in their backyard.
But we don't have a backyard.
Yeah, you don't have a backyard.
Well, it's also illegal, but
Yeah, but I mean,
Legal schmeagle.
it's kind of
Honestly, it'd be harder to find, somewhere between 20 and 50 yards of lanes
True.
to shoot.
we could go to our dog park that's behind our apartment complex.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to get the cops called on.
Set
Shoot
up a
somebody's
target.
dog.
Man, I saw somebody on my street standing in the middle of the street shooting their bow into their backyard.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like, what's going on here, bud? What's going on here, bud?
He's getting ready, bro.
Dude.
Like, you can't see it, but he's shooting at his kids running around in circles. Like, you think he's aiming at a target, but he's not.
He's
My
like,
eyes opened
saying,
up a little
"Alright,
bit.
Act like a deer.
Where are these antlers, all right? I need to be able to identify your spread, your point, and then be able to land a consistent shot.
Walk around, pretend to eat grass.
I need you to spook every once in a while, okay?
Good. Now look at me.
What do you smell? What do you smell? Do you smell the dough pea? Do you smell it?
Okay, you smell it. Now, you see me? Maybe me? Nope, back to eating. And boom, you're dead. Oh, Johnny, I'm sorry.
I thought I took the broadheads off.
They were only supposed to be field tips.
That's why I had you wear this armor. But that broadhead went straight through it. Rage broadhead. He's like a sponsor.
I'm trying
Oh,
to remember what I'm about to talk about before I do it wrong, but
You
it
wanna
had to
go
do
quail
something
hunting?
with seasons that overlapped. It was rifle and bow, and they were both hunting deer. And I think when you were bow hunting, you didn't have to wear orange, so the guy was like full
Okay,
ghillie suit or something.
so you have to wear hunter's orange during rifle season, but during bow season only, you don't have to wear hunter's orange.
Right. There was something with the seasons crossing
the
over.
guy in Colorado. So
Oh,
in that specific instance, you don't have to be wearing blaze orange if you're bow hunting. But there was a crossover. It's not crossover because as soon as general season opens up, you can hunt with either a rifle or a bow, right?
and he might have only had an archery tag.
Right. Or he
Yeah.
just wanted to archery hunt. There's
Yeah.
definitely people out there that just wanted. Anyway, so this guy was muzzleloader hunting, and the other guy was bow hunting, and the muzzleloader had to have blaze orange on, but the bow hunter didn't, and the muzzleloader shot the bow hunter and killed him.
Yeah, killed him.
But that's like not blaze orange's fault. That fucker, he
shot
didn't
him
have a
through
clear shot.
bush.
He was elk hunting. There's no way you confuse a man with an elk. Like
Yeah.
that's on that guy.
He heard sound and shot at it.
I'm almost convinced that guy had blaze orange on. He still would have been shot.
Probably. Like
Yeah.
that is a travesty.
That's crazy. But that would put the fear of God in me being a bow hunter, like walking around now thinking about some dumbass with a gun shooting me.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
why I only bow hunt during bow season and then gun hunt. But it's also because I'm not a bajillionaire and can go on a bunch of hunts.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause by the time gun season comes around, I'm like, I need to kill something. I might as well.
yeah, that's usually how I feel. But at Lake Meredith also, there's archery only areas, so you can go into those areas. And I think you still have to wear blaze orange because it's still rifle season. But
You know, you don't have to wear blaze orange.
on your private property,
on your private property.
Damn right, boy.
You'll do anything you don't want to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I wonder if we should make it like certain areas like archery only. I don't know. I feel like it's taking it too far.
Yeah.
Segmenting it up.
Well, on my ranch, no, I'm playing.
Oh, you'd have a separate ranch?
I was just making the comment.
You should buy the land adjacent to us so we can expand our influence.
That'd be
Our
awesome.
reach.
Right.
Our
Get
kingdom.
I'm
Our
just gonna challenge
country.
whoever owns it to a duel.
We're just gonna slowly annex everything around us.
There you go.
Like, I challenge you to a duel. The cost, your property.
The cost, your life and property. That would be
Probably both.
that'd be crazy if that's how things still happened.
I used to know when the last one of those was.
A duel?
Yeah, you could do it legally up until
Oh,
till
yeah.
sometime.
I'm sure you could still duel in some redneck county in Tennessee or something.
So,
Just
my dad and my grandpa had a funny story they would bring up every once in a while.
They dueled?
No, my grandpa was coming home from America Airlines one day, and he said he saw two faces he recognized, and they both had some rifle or shotgun in their hand, and one was entrenched in a field and waved at my grandpa, and he heard a gunshot, and then he looks over to his right, and there's someone else like 100 yards away from him, and they're exchanging shots at each other. So they were dueling. They were dueling.
Man, that's not a duel. That's just trying to kill the man.
It's trench warfare.
Yeah.
Like,
That's World War One.
they were doing this at American Airlines?
Man, I tell you what, things were different back then.
Oh wow.
You could engage in trench warfare with your mortal enemies outside the American Airlines.
You took my window seat. This is war. Get
both
outside
have-
this plane.
They both have rifles in their carry-ons. They just
Yeah.
start blowing them out.
Your trench is over there. Mine is here. We will fight for the seat.
The plane's taking off, and they're just digging trenches with the spade that they always carry with them. You always have to be prepared for trench warfare, son. Always.
Always. Never forget your spade. Never, father. I'll never forget it.
I like how they're
Son.
British, too.
Quick, create a foxhole. He's on his way.
Yeah, they start digging a trench to each other underneath the ground.
It's customary for the kids to be with the sons to be with their fathers to help them dig their trench. And then whoever dies, their son buries them in their trench.
Son, I'll hold him off. Keep digging. Shoots at the other guy.
It's like, son, stick your head up. I want to see where he is.
Damn it, boy, why can't you be like his son and dig a good trench?
God, imagine
Son.
putting that on your college essay.
Run back to the house.
Trench
Give me some
digger.
water.
I need water and gunpowder.
This is just a really intense paintball fight. These two dads are milsimming like trench warfare. They brought their
Yeah.
kids. They're like, this is so lame. Shut up. Keep digging the trench.
Give me the next CO2 canister. Son, I'm gonna need you to meat shield for me.
Oh, God.
Dad, I don't want to. I got bruises last time. Do it. And don't tell your mother.
The guidance counselor thinks I'm being abused.
Tell her you're having fun.
Tell them you won the Medal of Honor that day.
The Fatherly Medal of Honor.
It's like some dumbass like bottle cap or
Plastic.
something. Yeah. He printed it out and cut it out and like laminated it and then he pins it to his shirt. Golly. That'd be no. You know what you do? You tie like a suicide bomber paintball vest to your son and you send him in there.
Jesus.
You know
Run
what?
in there, set off the paintballs.
And you know the name of this little black boy who's been shot many times by paintballs. What's his name,
What-
boys?
Larry.
Yell it.
I know you're just like.
His name deserves such a ceremonial,
Distortion.
Yep, exactly.
Poor Larian.
Poor Larian.
Poor gay baby Larian.
Poor Gabe.
That's not an adjective. That's he's a gay baby. How would you
Yes,
describe
it
yourself?
is.
Well, I'm black, gay, and baby.
21-year-old job interview. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, I'm black and gay and a baby.
You're hired. It's just what we're looking for.
Don't you know who I
the
am?
kind of diversity we need in this company. Have you
It's
thought
like-
about going to college as well? Maybe you want to be a doctor.
Oh my god! It's like
We need more
what,
black
what
baby.
kind of employees do you have here? Well, we have this gay black baby working the night shift.
I bet you we've got something you don't. A gay black baby.
They're at the
man.
board of like directors or what? All the medical people are coming together. Like, oh, what's the big thing about your hospital? Oh, it invented the cure to cancer. Oh,
Oh,
okay,
nice, nice,
amazing,
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
They go next. What's yours? We have a gay black baby.
Somebody give this hospital an award.
Be good.
Yeah, man.
We'll just keep milking that joke till the end of time. Huh?
I mean, yeah. Why not?
It's not every day you come across a gay black baby named Larian. So
It's true. In fact, I've never. So
I've run into gay black babies named Larian as much as I've run into Down syndrome kids.
Dude, they're everywhere. You don't even know it because they just blend in.
You just say you could tell them,
They all look the same.
but they blend into what? A crowd of people with Down
This
syndrome?
is sounding more and more
It's
like
like-
Russian spies.
It's like I walk around and I see all these detailed faces, and then I just see a blob in the background. Like,
Oh my god! You know what he sounds like, Jake? He sounds like the CIA agent that's in charge of hunting for KGB agents,
Right.
and he's like describing everyone as a KGB agent.
You're a KGB. You're Down syndrome. You're Down syndrome.
I saw you from across the room. I know who you are. I know where you've been. I know what you do. And they're like so confused, just looking up at Caleb.
What's
like,
your favorite color? Red. KGB.
yeah.
Oh my god!
I mean, I'm not saying they're everywhere.
You're gonna
that's
go
basically
into,
what you.
you're gonna go into Caleb's room and he's gonna have like one of those walls with like string and
Just
pins
makes
on it.
people-
He's like, yes, there's a Down syndrome person here, from here to here to here, just intersecting lines everywhere.
It makes like a cross, and he's like, "I knew it." They meet at this central location every night. They're planning something. Those bastards.
This is their Central Intelligence Agency. Those bastards, they all look the same.
Oh my god, that's messed up.
Yeah, Caleb, what the heck?
But
Next
that's what I'm
time-
saying. There's like high brain power ones. Like sometimes I go somewhere and I'm being served by a high brain power Downy, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, good. I'm glad
Cannot
society.
say that. That
I'm
is
gl-
not. How do you know he's high brain power?
You can tell by the way that
Because
he
they have a
is.
job.
Wait, what happens to the low brain power ones?
They're
Slavery.
more than likely supported by their families.
They go into the mines.
Just to work the church bell tower.
Somebody has to collect the coal.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
I just think
God.
like low brain power ones are supported by their families out of love to keep them alive for a long time because blood's blood. But the high brain power ones continue to go on to be something.
What happens? Like,
They're just
Their low brain powers are nothing. Is that what you're saying?
you're nothing, you're nobody, son. Daddy.
You can't. We can't do voices.
No, like-
we can't do voices.
some of them need help and support. Like they can't live life on their own. They would just die. They wouldn't know how to like live on.
Why did you bring this up? This is worse than Cheesecake and Popeye.
They don't know how to make a resume. They don't know how to.
That's what's required to live as a resume.
They don't know how to go turn in that resume somewhere, get a job.
Oh
They don't
my
know how to
God.
get a phone. Some of
I
them
got
don't
a
even know how to
headache.
use a phone. Like
Dude,
just-
how many interactions are you having with Down syndrome kids?
It's a Taco Bell.
He's doing a project on them. That's what he's doing.
No,
He's, like, interviewing
he's
them.
got them in his room all penned up, like I said. There's one at Taco Bell.
I'm telling you,
there's
man,
One at Burger.
He's
one
got
at
a
Walmart.
T-chart. He's got a T-chart. One's high brain power, one's low, and there's just pictures pinned on each side.
That's how you rank them. You can find the leader that way.
Yeah, no, it's like one of those organized crime boards where there's like the lieutenants, and then the Don at the
like
top.
A pyramid.
Yeah.
A pyramid of downs. It's
There's
an
just the
upside down pyramid.
The base people are in charge, and the Don is doing all the work.
This is my upside down
I'm
pyramid.
crying.
Oh,
This is
good
not
night.
funny. In no way is this funny. This is what
I'm not
what,
making fun of him.
This is
Dude,
what an
it's-
asshole would sound like.
It's real, and I'm telling y'all, y'all just think it's hilarious.
Because it's not real.
No, it's real.
Caleb, there is no Downs
telling you, there's-
conspiracy.
There are low power downs and high power downs, and they're everywhere. They blend in with us because they're us.
Is there crosstalk between the groups?
No, they all associate themselves with each other. They're all downs. They're like a people group. You have like white people, black people, and downs.
Did you say white people?
Black people and downs. Yo, hey, have you ever seen a black down? They're crazy.
It's a crossbreed.
No, it's cool
Have
because
you
they
ever
have
seen a
like
gay black
no, it's-
down baby called Larry?
no. Like I've only ever seen one, and it's really cool because
God, this
they're
is
just
wrong.
they're just a down, right? And then their hair is like how black people's hair is, you know, like the texture of it.
Yeah.
And the down dude's like sitting there and he's brushing his hair, and his boy walks up to him and he's like, "Yo, what's up, Jamal?" or whatever his name is. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, what's up, man?
Why
Looks
does his
up,"
name have to be Jamal?
because it's a black name. Dude, I don't know a white guy named Jamal. Do you?
Nope.
No.
I don't know anybody named Jamal. That's
Ooh.
not true. I got in a fight in first grade with somebody named Jamal.
Was he black?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Case in point. Jamal, black guy. Anyways, they're everywhere. Like one could be cutting your hair and you wouldn't even realize it.
Dude, I do not want to think of a title for this podcast.
Larium number 2.
Oh, man. Good. This is...
This got
There's
way
no
off
way
track.
we're gonna
See,
get
we
rich
should
and
have we
famous
should have done
now.
the bullet points.
I told you should have came with bullet points. I
I've
have
got
the
a bullet
point.
point.
Tell me your bullet point.
Well, I thought, we're playing a lot of Scum lately. Maybe we talk about Scum, what it is, what kind of games we play, because we haven't talked about video games at all, and that's a pretty
Okay.
large part
Building
of our lives.
building blocks of our life. I grew up
What?
semi-poor, but video games were like the building block of who I am today. I started playing on the Nintendo 64, worked my way up. My first console that was ever gifted to me was the original Xbox, the one before Xbox 360.
Yeah.
After that, I think that's around the period of time I met Jake, Gavyn, Thomas, a few other people, and we all saved up and bought an Xbox 360, right? That's where we all started.
No.
That's where I started. The first thing I ever had was an Xbox 360.
Yeah, it was Xbox 360.
I don't know.
I got that in junior high.
Worked our way up, and now we all have PCs. Master Race.
Master Race.
Yep. I
Alright.
mean, we started like actually gaming with the PS4s, I think.
Yeah.
But Jake and I used to play Xbox 360. Like we
Snowy
played Battlefield
Crown.
3 back in the day. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was my old username on Xbox.
Yep.
I didn't really play video games growing up. I had a DS and I played Pokemon, but that was
Yeah.
pretty much it. I didn't play anything really until junior high when I got the Xbox 360.
I started off with a Game Boy, then a Game Boy SP, and then I saved up $100 and bought the regular Xbox. And then I bought an Xbox 360, and then from 360 to PS4, and then PS4 to to place or PC.
Yep. Man, yeah, we didn't play video games. Like, Dad's totally against games in general. He just doesn't like them. So I first got the Xbox, and then when I first had it, I wasn't allowed to play rated M games, which is the only fun games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And then
me
one
either.
day, my grandma got me a rated M game, and my parents were like, "Fuck it, whatever. We don't care anymore." So that's when I actually started playing video games.
Yeah.
I think Gavin actually had a newer console before me. I didn't have the new PlayStation, but when I knew Gavin was getting his PlayStation, I bought a PlayStation game
Yeah,
because I was so excited to play the new console.
that's when we started like hanging out a lot. Was I bought the PlayStation 4, and I remember this so clearly. I was just at my house. Caleb didn't text me or call me or anything. Bought the PS4. Caleb knocks on my door. I open the door. I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "I bought Battlefront 2. Let's play this." And then we started playing Battlefront 2. I had this old love seat in my room, which is, a couch barely big enough for two people. Caleb and I sat on that love seat and gamed for like hours
Oh
on end.
man, it was
And then,
so
and
much
then when
fun.
he moved in, he had a PS4 already. And
Destiny.
we played a lot of Destiny.
We
It was
were
fun.
hosting raids, teaching people how to play Destiny.
God, yeah, because when we started, we didn't know how to do any of the raids. And by the time we stopped playing, like, we were teaching people how to play the game.
It was awesome.
It was a fun time.
The
I thought Destiny
GGG.
sucked.
The Golgoros Gaze Getters.
Yeah, that was for
I remember
Destiny
that.
too. Although that was a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel a little differently about video games than I think both of you though. Like I like playing video games, but my life goal is to get to the point where I don't want to play video games because I have other stuff to do or
Yeah.
can do.
I'd be down for that, but I just haven't gotten there. I still really enjoy playing
Yeah.
video games.
I want to be able to do life value things and cool things in life and be able to afford it, like hunting, snowboarding, taking trips with people I want to go take trips on, like you and Gavin and Thomas, like all doing cool things, going places, going to concerts that eventually we'll all listen to, or bands, or going to like cool places, or just going to some museum. Like, I don't even know if there's historic museums besides the Alamo closer to us, but I love to go on trips like that. But right now, we got our video games, and we can literally, by a click of a button, talk to each other for 24 hours.
I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I play video games is to like hang out with friends.
It's just easy.
Yeah.
I've definitely grown away from my competitive mindset in video games. I will always be competitive in video games, but when we were playing on the PlayStation, dude, Rainbow Six Siege, I played that thing for 4.5 years, trying to just be as good as I could at video games.
I hate that game.
Yeah, that game sucks.
That's probably, I don't know
It's a really
what
good
my
game.
top 5 video games are, but Rainbow's probably in there. I mean, let's see,
really
I
good.
got Skyrim, The Witcher 3, Rainbow, Tarkov, and
Rainbow, by the way, Rainbow Six Siege by Tom Clancy.
Battlefield. That's what Battlefield 4.
Battlefield. I put a lot of hours in Battlefield, a lot into Skyrim, way too many into Ark, and way too many into Conan Exiles.
At this point, I think I have the most hours put into Tarkov. I don't play it a whole lot anymore, but it's like one of those games you jump in for a month or two, you play it a bunch, and then you just stop playing until the next wipe.
I'm not done with Tarkov. I don't think this wipe.
I think I'm done this wipe.
Really?
Yeah.
So soon.
Actually, well, today was a day I could reset my account, and I was gonna start a hardcore account and do like no traders, no gamma case,
No deaths.
see how far I could go. No deaths, nah, that's crazy. The furthest I got was 23 raids.
What if you did that? No deaths. Anytime you died, you had to reset your account.
Yeah. Well, the problem is you can't reset your account enough.
You just have to wait.
A whole month.
Yeah.
Jeez. You'd become the greatest rat ever.
Probably, yeah.
He's already the greatest rat ever.
I am the greatest rat, yeah.
Man, I just don't feel like getting into it again. Where like I know everything I'm doing is gonna be lost for the 8th time.
Oh, Tarkov, it's coming out with separate game modes. So you have the permanent game mode, and then you have one that wipes, and then you have PvP, which I'm not quite sure how that works.
Does that mean the game's actually releasing out of beta?
I'm not sure.
I always thought they were just gonna do that until it released, and then once it released, it's like, now it starts. There's no.
And Nikita and his crew talked about that in one of his podcasts. He was like, yeah, the game will evolve into, and he talked about all the maps, how they want all the maps to connect and have it like in a different way where, you know how on Shoreline it connects to Lighthouse?
Mm-hmm.
You should just be able to go from Shoreline to Lighthouse. Just progress across the land.
So, like Scum.
Yeah, like Scum. Which would be really cool. But I've kind of grown away. Scum's cool, but I'm not feeling very video game anything right now. I really want Dark Souls to come out. Sorry, Elden Ring. That's the next game.
Whatever. It does
I've
look
just
really
been
good,
waiting.
I think I'll stick with Scum for a while.
I'll play
Yeah,
Scum
Scum's
for a
good.
while, yeah.
I really just want to build. I already know as soon as I have the most advanced things and I have all my building stuff all the way up, I'm not going to want to play it. But
It's going to take you a long time to get there.
exactly. Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Like,
Yeah.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding, that was a big part of our lives.
Yeah, that was.
Dude, we just did stuff back in the day.
We
Yeah.
did.
We used to longboard all around the island.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
That's what happens when everybody moves away, I guess.
Can't longboard down to Corpus from Amarillo.
Nope.
You definitely
Yeah.
could.
Can you imagine?
Oh.
You
The
could.
shin splints you'd get.
I'd want a crossbow with a plunger attachment and rope. And just like shoot cars that drive by.
Imagine just
Hold on
holding
to the
onto a
rope.
car from Amarillo.
The
The
speed
Corpus.
wobbles you would get.
speed
I
wobbles are
tied
my
it down super high.
Speed wobbles are my fear.
Yeah.
Like that's my ocean to Caleb. Is speed wobbles while on board going down a hill.
Yeah.
The fear that strikes into my heart.
Yeah. We did a lot of skating. Especially me and Caleb. Gavin, you broke your foot?
Yep.
Doing
that
a
was
kickflip.
kind of it for you.
Yep.
Which
I
is
broke
pretty
my foot
wild.
at
That
the pit.
if that tells you anything. Oh, you broke it at the bowl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
poor A.
Oh, I thought you tried to do a kickflip and it
No.
fractured or something.
His
No.
dad was there too.
I don't think he was there when I fell.
No?
That was a different day. No, because the day that he was there, he took my shoes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and dropped in on the bowl. I remember. We're just there. The bowl is a giant, like a regular bowl you eat out of cereal, except you make it 50 times as large.
No, he dropped
You
in.
ride your
He dropped
skateboard
in on
in it?
the small bowl, not the big one.
I remember him dropping in on the big one.
I don't think so.
That would be pretty crazy. I think it was the small bowl as well, but I don't remember exactly.
It was the small bowl.
Because I was in the big bowl and I remember him like handing him my stuff and then having to climb out of the big bowl without shoes on, which is
Yeah.
impossible. And then he dropped in and skated the bowl, and then showed me up.
Yep.
What a chump!
And
That's
then
what happens when you actually do that shit for 20 years like he did.
me and Gavin used to surf a lot.
That was fun.
Was it you
Yeah.
that speared me in the arm, or was it Matt?
Breed you in the arm with what?
Surfboard. Still have a scar there.
I remember Gavin being hit by someone.
I got hit in the head.
Yeah,
That wasn't fun.
by I think Thomas.
I don't remember.
No, it was Chris Petty, wasn't it?
That hit me in the head or hit you?
Hit you in the head.
I don't remember.
Like it's
I
some
just remember
church
getting hit in the
event.
head.
Maybe not.
I just remember I stopped surfing when the jellyfish hit me in my chest.
I remember one time me and Kyle went out surfing, and there was these, I don't know what kind of jellyfish they were, but they were everywhere. And like we were swimming through them and it was fine. And I picked one up, I threw it at him. I have a bad reputation of throwing fish. Anyways, I threw it at him, and hit him. He goes, "Ow!" I'm like, "What? What? These are fine." And then I slap one. I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" And it was like, if you hit the jellyfish hard, then it would sting you. But if you just touched him, you'd be fine.
Maybe they were dormant.
I don't know.
Bro, it was like elementary school, I think, and a day just like what you're describing was happening. There was just jellyfish everywhere on the beach. And in elementary school, I was in Seashore, so I rolled with the Seashore kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we were all at the beach hanging out, and we started this jellyfish fight, like a food fight, but with jellyfish. And I remember Nathan Hammer got so tweaked by getting stung by 20 jellyfish or how many he got hit with that he had to go to the hospital.
Well,
Man,
I remember just smacking him with a jellyfish. He started crying. It was awesome.
I was up boogie boarding when I was pretty young, and a wave crashed over me, and a jellyfish or a man-o-war, I'm not sure which one, but it went all down my side, and I just came up screaming. And long story short, I guess it's not that long of a story, but short story shorter, my whole rib cage and like down my leg was scabbed and purple. Like I got hit so bad.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But you guys know how like the jellyfish sting is?
Yeah.
Like some people
like
are
little needles into you.
Yeah, it's got
Toxins.
little harpoons. They're
Yeah.
cell size.
Yeah.
And they just kind of just go into your skin.
And it releases a toxin when it senses a pH level change.
Great. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I hate jellyfish.
That's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
I try to avoid them at all costs, especially when spearfishing on grass because they'll always be up in there.
Yeah. They just get tangled up in it.
Yeah, I guess. Man, I want to go spearfishing again.
I do too.
Try to go this summer. I didn't go last summer.
Years.
Oh no.
Ugh. Yeah, we gotta get the whole gang on a boat out in the ocean.
I'm down. And if I'm fishing, I'm down. But I'm probably wearing jeans and a hoodie. And I'm getting in that water.
There is no place hotter on earth than like 60 miles out on a really hot day.
On a white
It's
boat.
just. You remember my birthday when we all got super sunburnt? It was the day that that front came through and the Coast Guard showed up.
Yeah.
Like we were all covered and we were basically flying because we were going so fast. Still got sunburnt. Crazy sunburnt.
I got sunburnt bad.
It was so crazy. My dad was wearing goggles. Yeah, he was wearing, like diver goggles to drive the boat.
We were out in the sun so long that day that my dirty blonde hair turned more blonde than dirty.
Yeah, it was a fun day, but we were out there for
a great day
because it took us like 3 times as long to get back with the waves being the way they were than it was to get out
flying
there.
Over us.
Yeah, Coast Guard flying over us, sticking their thumb out like, "Are you good?" My dad going like, "We're good." That was crazy.
It was me, you, your dad, Gary, and who else? Thomas?
I don't know.
Matt?
Probably Matt. Probably your brother.
Crazy. They're just doing their job, making you alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that storm came in so fast.
Yep. I remember we were tied to a rig, and we were all, I don't remember if we were spearfishing or just snorkeling around the rig. And the waves started picking up, and then Dad's like, "We got to go."
Yeah.
And then the waves just got like 8-foot waves, and now we're just skidding across the waves trying to get home.
And it was so bumpy.
Right. And that was on the old skiff, which was not made for chop at all.
My tailbone still hurts from that.
That's probably why you have back problems.
Yeah.
It's just that day.
Nothing like millisecond moments of free fall. Just be slammed by the bottom of the boat.
Oh man, it was whole
God,
seconds.
it was rough. It was rough. That boat was not. That boat was a jack of all trades, master of none. Because we used to go out 50 miles offshore. We used to go inner tubing. We go inshore fishing, but it was not made to do any of those things. Yeah. I don't know what it was made for, but it was not made to do any of those things.
It was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. Did some dumb stuff on that boat for sure. Oh, you know what that boat did for us?
What did that boat do for us?
It took us to Baby Making Island.
Baby Making Island, which is a great story for another time.
Yeah, we should probably wait till we get Thomas on the podcast.
That would
He can
probably
share
be a
his
good one.
experiences as well with Baby Making Island.
But we've hit an hour and 5 minutes. It's 11:15, and I still have a couple things I have to do tonight. So are there
That's
any?
why you should do your chores before the podcast.
I did some of them. I got asked to do more. Okay.
Okay.
So are there any final thoughts?
Yeah, don't judge us for that hour-long tangent we just gave on Down syndrome kids.
Oh yeah.
Whoever's listening.
By the way, Down syndrome kids are cool.
Down
The
syndrome
people that
kids
live with us in society, they're all
live
cool.
with us. They're not humans.
Yeah.
They live outside the norms of society.
All right. Well, boys, I
You
think
can't
that's
end on
it.
that. That was a horrible ending. Think of something better. Somebody,
peace.
Anybody.
Love. Go hunting.
Happiness.
Enjoy the
money,
ocean.
Fishing.
This
Yep.
is Jake, Gavin, and Caleb signing off.
Later.
Neanderthals.